Oh, the Ring Rang Roo.
I know it goes. I know it goes a little jumpier.
It's soft and round like a pussycat.
Yeah.
It's got hair all round and a hole right through. That's what I call the Ring Rang Roo. A sailor came, the son of a bitch. He'd the yellow pox and the wanker's itch. He'd the gonorrhea and the syphilis too. And he banged it all up a ring-a-rang-a-roo. Jesus Christ. There's a whole bunch of us of that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I first heard that from my little
There's a long narrative on that.
Yeah, it's long.
You remember that?
I don't remember it.
I heard it when I was a kid, but
I just remember that. My old man kept the Eddystone Lighthouse. He had children, 1, 2, 3. One was a porpoise, one was a porgy, one was 2 were fishes, and 1 was me. Well, that's not right. My old man kept the Eddystone Lighthouse. He had children, 1, 2, 3. One was a porpoise, one was a sturgeon, porpoise and sturgeon, the other was me. Caviar comes from the virgin sturgeon. The virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. The virgin sturgeon needs no urging. That's why caviar is my dish.
oysters are a fishy bivalve, and they live within their shells. How they diddle is a riddle, but they do so what the hell.
Oh. Caviar comes from the virgin sturgeon. The virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. The virgin sturgeon needs no urging. That's why caviar is my dish.
Mamie had a baby, she named him Sonny Jim. She put him in a piss pot to teach him how to swim. He swam to the bottom, he swam to the top. Mamie got excited and pulled him by the cocktail. Ginger ale, 5 cents a glass. If you don't like it, you can stick it up your ass.
Aspirin, good for a cold. If you don't like it, you can shove it up your hole. Right, baby, you ain't going fast.
Now, Cocaine Bill and Morphine Sue were walking down 5th Avenue. So, honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. They came to a drugstore painted green. Outside was a sign, no more morphine. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. They came to a drugstore finished in oak. The sign outside said, no more coke. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. From Broadway to the state of Maine, they searched in vain for more cocaine. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. So in the river, side by side, they both committed suicide. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. Now in the graveyard on the hill, there lies the body of Cocaine Bill. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. And in that graveyard by his side, there lies the body of his morphine bride. So honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. The moral of this story goes, there ain't no sense in snuffing snow. Honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If the coke don't catch you, then the morphine must. So honey, have a on me, honey, have a on me.
Take a whiff on me, take a whiff on me, and a ho-ho, baby, take a whiff on me, and a hi-hi, honey, take a whiff on me. You take Sue and I'll take Sal, mighty little difference between them gals, and a hi-hi, honey, take a whiff on me. Cocaine's for horses and not for men, the doctor'll kill you, but they don't say when, and a hi-hi, honey, take a whiff on me. Oh, the cocaine habit is mighty bad, killed everybody it ever has had. And a hi-hi, honey, take a whiff on me. Take a whiff on me, take a whiff on me, and a ho-ho, baby, take a whiff on me. And a hi-hi, honey, take a whiff on me.
Oh, a song I'll sing of an English king who lived many long years ago. He ruled his land with an iron hand, but his mind was weak and low. He loved to hunt the royal stag that roamed the royal wood, but better by far he loved to sit and pound the royal pud. His only undergarment was a dirty undershirt, which served to hide the royal pride, but it didn't hide the dirt. Wild and woolly and full of fleas, his terrible tool hung down to his knees, and we all hail the bastard king of England. Oh, the Queen of Spain was an amorous Jane, and an amorous Jane was she. She loved to fool with the royal tool so far across the sea. She sent a special message by a special messenger to ask the king if he would come and spend the night with her. Oh, King Philip of France, he heard of this and summoned his royal court. He said, she loves my rival more because my tool is short. He sent the Count of Zippity-Zap to give the Queen a dose of the clap to give to the bastard King of England. Well, when the bastard heard of this within proud England's halls, he swore by his dirty undershirt he'd have the Frenchman's balls. He offered half his kingdom and a piece of Queen Hortense to any dirty son of a tool who'd outwit the King of France. Now the noble Duke of Middlesex betook himself to France. He swore he was a fairy, so the king let down his pants, or round his dong he slipped a thong, jumped on his horse and galloped along back to the bastard King of England. When they returned to London town within fair England's shores, because of the ride, King Philip's pride had stretched 3 times or more. Oh, the maidens of the countryside all came to London town. They gathered and called by the castle wall and booed the bastard down. They set King Philip upon the throne. His scepter is the royal bone with which he beat the bastard King of England.
Do yours first, Howard.
Do yours, that's
Come
fine.
on.
The night of the wedding she crept into bed. Her ass was so rosy, her cheeks was so red. She reached for his Peter was small. She reached for his balls, he had no balls at all. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had no balls at all. Oh mother, I wish I was dead. What good is a man? I forgot the words. We'll have to start over. Once was a maiden so slender and tall, married a man who had no balls at all. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had no balls at all. The night of the wedding she crept into bed. Her ass was so rosy, her cheeks was so red. She reached for his Peter was small. She reached for his balls, he had no balls at all. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had no balls at all. Oh mother, I wish I was dead. What good is a Peter without any head? What good is a man who is slender and tall? What good is a man who had no balls at all? No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had no balls at all.
Oh mother, I wish I was dead and put in the grave with my poor maiden head. Now daughter, don't look so sad. Just do your hub like I did your dad. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had none at all. She felt for his penis and it was small. She felt for his balls but he had none at all. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had none at all. Everybody. No balls at all, no balls at all. She married a man who had no balls at all. Who's that knocking at my door? Who's that knocking at my door? Who's that knocking at my door? Said the fair young maiden.
Don't leave me from over the sea. I'm all lit up like a Christmas tree. I'm just got paid and I want to get laid, so I want to go build a sailor.
She was poor, but she was honest, a victim of a rich man's whim, till she met that Christian gentleman, Big Jim Folsom, and she had a child by him. Now he sits in the legislature, making laws for all mankind, while she roams the streets of Coleman, Alabama, selling grapes from her grapevine. It's the rich what gets the glory, it's the poor what gets the blame. It's the same this whole world over, it's a God take a ride with that handsome Christian gentleman, Big Jim Folsom, and you'll be a virgin bride.
In 1492, down in the Spanish Alley, a Dago took his cock in hand and shouted hot tamale. He said the world was round, oh, his balls hung to the ground, oh, that masturbating, fornicating son of a bitch Columbo. A girl ran from the alley, and who was that pursued her? While a white of an egg ran down her leg, Columbo sure did screw her. Oh, she said the world was round, oh, his balls hung to the ground, oh, that masturbating, fornicating son of a bitch Columbo. At that time in Spain there reigned a queen named Isabella. She knew from a glance at the bulge in his pants that Chris was a fine young fellow. Oh, he said the world was round, oh, his balls hung to the ground, oh, that masturbating, fornicating son of a bitch Columbo. Columbo had a one-eyed maid, he loved him like a brother, and every night till very late they'd masturbate each other. He said the world was round, oh, his balls hung to the ground, oh, that masturbating, fornicating son of a bitch Columbo. For 40 days and 40 nights they sailed in search of booty. Then on the shore they spied a whore, by God she was a beauty. They went over the rail by head and tail while shedding shirts and collars. In 14 minutes by the clock she made $9,000. Oh, he said the world was round, oh, his balls hung to the ground, oh, that masturbating, fornicating son of a bitch Columbo. Whoa! There was a monk of Prairie Hall. There was a monk of Prairie Hall. There was a monk of Prairie Hall who bashed his balls against the wall. The old sod, the dirty old bastard. The bugger deserves to die. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, Banglestein, Banglestein. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. When he's not copulating, then he's masturbating. So balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. He met a girl with jet black hair. He met a girl with jet black eyes. He met a girl with jet black eyes and jet black hair between her thighs. The old sod, the dirty old bastard. That bugger deserves to die. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, Banglestein, Banglestein. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. When he's not copulating, then he's masturbating. So balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. He took her to his lily white bed. He took her to his lily white bed. He took her to his lily white bed and fucked her until she was dead. The old son, the dirty old bastard. That bugger deserves to die. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, Banglestein, Banglestein. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. For he keeps us waiting while he's masturbating. So balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. He bowed his head in grief and pain. He bowed his head in grief and pain. He bowed his head in grief and pain. So he fucked her back to life again. The old son, the dirty old bastard. That bugger deserves to die. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, Banglestein, Banglestein. Balls to Mr. Banglestein, dirty old man. for he keeps us waiting while he's masturbating. So balls to Mr. Bangles, I'm 30, old man.
Do the hoochie coochie dance and the men go round with their hammers hanging down. Do what your mama says and do what your papa says, but don't split your pants doing the hoochie coochie dance. Oh, the girls in France wear their whiskers in their pants, and the things they do would kill a Russian Jew, and the clothes they wear would freeze a polar bear. Do what your mama says and do what your papa says, but don't split your pants doing the hoochie coochie dance.
We will find a spot in the hallways, always, and if we should see the neighbors watching us perform our labors, darling, what they'll do is ask to join us too, and we'll all screw in the hallway.
Always.
That's a long time ago, what? As a little kid. Now when I came home last Saturday night, drunk as a cunt could be, I saw some pants upon the chair where my own pants should be. Oh, I said to my wife, as true as a wife, as true as a wife could be, whose are those pants upon the chair where my own pants should be? Oh, you drunk, you buggy, you silly old buggy, you drunk as a cunt could be. It's only a blanket my mother left with me. Now in all my years of travel, 1,000 miles or more, a fly hole on a blanket I have never seen before. When I came home last Saturday night, drunk as a cunt could be, I saw a thing within the thing where my own thing should be. Oh, I said to my wife, as true as a wife, as true as a wife could be, whose is that thing within the thing where my own thing should be? Oh, you drunk, you buggy, you silly old buggy, you drunk as a cunt could be. It's only a carrot my mother left with me. Now in all my years of travel, 1,000 miles or more, foreskin on a carrot I have never seen before. In the street of 1,000 assholes, by the sign of the swinging tit, stood a slant-eyed Chinese maiden by the name of Who Flung Shit. Her lips were like her red, red nose, and eyes like pools of piss, as she stood with a candle wanking in a state of celestial bliss. She dreamed of her lover from Banstead. She dreamed of her lover from Bow. She dreamed of the score she had had on the floor, when in crawled one hung low. Oh, lie with me, you sack of shit, said he with his prick in his hand. My love for you will last for hours, like snow in a desert sand. She slowly hitched her starboard tit and slowly scratched her twat. She raised her bloodshot eyes to him and said, "Go fuck your hat." He seized his prick in his hairy hand and banged it on the floor. He even tried to fuck his hat and mashed it in the door. 'Twas then emotion proved too much. He fell on his back with a croak, and with a split-ass grin she stood o'er him and pissed right down his throat.
Far as I remember back, I've been a friend of man who stole my beer while I was in the can.
And the hairs on a dicky-dido hang down to her knee. I felt it, I've knelt down and smelt it, and the hairs on a dicky-dido hang down to her knee. She lives on a cattle ranch and she shits like a fucking avalanche, and the hairs on a dicky-dido hang down to her knee. There's a black one and a white one and one with a bit of shite on, and the hairs on a dicky-dido hang down to her knee.
You know, the 4th of May was a hell of a day when the old Titanic was on his way. Captain had an old black cat on the bottom of the deck stacking sacks. Shine told the captain, you know this song is bound to hit that iceberg. The captain told Shine to get back down on the bottom of the deck and started stacking sacks, and he had 48 pumps to pump the water back. All of a sudden that song hit that iceberg. Shine came up on the deck, and jumped overboard and began to swim with 1,000 millionaires looking at him. All of a sudden, the captain's daughter run up on the deck. Her beads in her hand, her drawers around her neck. Said, "Shine, Shine, please save me." Shine said, "Pussy's good while it lasts, but this is one time I'm gonna save Shine's ass." All of a sudden, Shine made a great pass. One of them shots tore all the skin off of Shine's ass. The captain run up on the deck. The captain said, Shine, Shine, please save me. I'll give you all the money in the 7th sea. Shine said, money's good while it lasts, but this is one time I'm going to save Shine's ass. Last time I seen Shine, he was dead drunk upon our line.
Your mama's in the backyard picking up a stick. Your sister's in the attic just sucking off dick. Now, you be kind to me, you be kind to me, I'll be good to you. Can I see you now? Wait till morning come. Well, your mama went to Sunday school to learn to read at night. Papa went to the whole house to learn to cook and fight. Now, you be kind to me, you be kind to me, I'll be good to you. Can I see you now? Wait till morning come. Now every time I go to pee, think about the gal, give this to me now. You be kind to me, you be kind to me, I'll be good to you. Can I see you now? Wait till morning come. Now every time I go to pee, I think about the gal, give this to me now. You be kind to me, you be kind to me, I'll be good to you. Can I see you now? Wait till morning come.
Oh, tell me, pretty mama, how you want your rolling done. Say you know your face to the ground and you noodle up to the sun. She's got a little bitty leg, G-butt below her thigh. She's got a little bitty leg, G-butt below her thigh. You know she's got something under yonder that works like a bullhog's eye. You know my baby got something under yonder that works like a bullhog's eye.
Sheep should a fiddle bow, dog should a rice straw, hog tore his asshole, trying to shit a grubbing hole. Oh, grubbing hole. Man used to come around and pick up all the prisoners from all the jails, all over Texas. A man called Uncle Bud Russell. Uncle Bud had a great big bus of a car that he used to take all the prisoners up to Huntsville prison in. And Uncle Bud had all kinds of things in this car. He had places to put the handcuffs on the side of the car and to hang the chains up. And always had plenty of gasoline because he had extra special tanks built into that car so he don't have to stop no gas stations. That's what Uncle Bud had. Uncle Bud is fine, Uncle Bud is keen, Uncle Bud's got plenty of gasoline. Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud's got this, Uncle Bud's got that, Uncle Bud's got a dick like a baseball bat. Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud, Uncle Bud's got a wife, she's big and fat. She's got a cunt like a Stetson hat. Uncle Bud, 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 Uncle Bud. Oh, she was walking up the hill, and I walked up behind her. She stooped down to tie her shoe, and I saw her sausage grinder. Oh, that girl, that pretty little girl, I left behind me. Rosy cheeks and curly hair, that girl I left behind me. There's a skeeter on my Peter, sweet Marie. There's another on my brother, can't you see? There's a dozen on my cousin, can't you hear the bastards buzzing? There's a skeeter on my Peter, sweet Marie.
Saving King was a man like this. Couldn't get a woman, he'd fuck his fist. Fuck his fist, he would slang his slime. Save his money for hard times. Somebody gonna do like Stephen King. Somebody gonna do like Mr. Stephen King. Stephen King come from the north. Couldn't get a woman, he'd take a horse. Stephen King was a man, you know. Somebody gonna do like Stephen King. Tell me what you gonna do with Mr. Stephen King.
When you see me coming, mama, raise your window. When you see me coming, mama, raise your window. 'Cause I got your loving in your big brown eyes. You got good business, mama, and I smell it all on your hand. You got good business, mama, and I spell it all on your hand. I declare, 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 I want to be your man. When you see me coming, mama, hang your drawers on the line. When you see me coming, mama, hang your drawers on the line. Because I don't want your drawers, mama, all I want is your behind. Got good business, mama, the talk is all over town. You got good business, mama, and the talk is all over town. But tell me you love a man so hard, make him want to be in the ground. When you see me coming, mama, put your man outdoors. When you see me coming, mama, put your man outdoors. I want to have you, baby, from your head to your toes.
Get your black ass out of here, fella. What the hell you trying to do? Play the dozen with me? I don't play the dozen with nobody. Now, hell, I don't like the way you talking, no, huh? Talking about my mama, your mammy, and all that kind of junk. Look here. I could play them if I was to want to. Just pat your foot whilst I talk about your ass, you black motherfucker, you. Your old mama died with the measles, and your old grandma died with the whooping cough. Your pork died with his old horse riding the goddamn cud, and that son of a bitch was shitting a long, long turd, you black motherfucker. Now listen, I'm tired of talking to you. I'm gonna put you deep in the dirt and break you keep on. 'Cause you know your grandma got the whooping cough. Your mama got the measles. Your sister died with a rag in her ass. Now that poor soul is going home with Jesus. Now what you think about your old fart-ass father, you dirty black motherfucker? Boy, I talk about you, Rex. You keep on. But I don't play the dumb. Don't you ease me in. You just a dirty motherfucker. You gonna see it again. Did you hear me? Is that clear? You
whore. You couldn't be a whore, though, 'cause you ain't got nothing to whore with. You know what? Your goddamn feet, they may meet. You got a crooked asshole, nigga, and you can't shit straight, you black fucker, you. Is that clear? God damn you, I'm tired of talking to you. Go ahead, man, go on. A white man was born with a veil over his face. He'd see dirty things or anything before it take place. You old black son of a bitch, you was born with a rag in your ass, and you never did see it until it done passed. You know, sister had the blue ball, and your papa had the pox. Your mama had the shingles all around her bloody cock, you big black bastard, you. Now get out of here. You dirty motherfucker. You gonna see it again? You gonna do like, don't you ease me in, I don't play the dozen. Don't you ease me in, you's a dirty motherfucker. You gonna see it again. You know the red rooster told the little bear and the hen, you keep on a fucking, you gonna see it again. You gonna see it again. You gonna see it again. You gonna see it. You gonna see it again. Get your black ass out of my face.
Was a wonderful rhyme. Sing us another one, sing us another one, sing us another one, too.
Here is another as good as the other.
There was a young lady from Spain who liked a bit now and again. Not now and again, but again and again and again and again and again.
There was an old hermit named Dave who kept a dead whore in his cave. She shivered and shrank, and my God, how she stank. But think of the money he saved.
Was a horrible one. Then McCormick Tavish, who embarked on an anthropoid ravish. In his haste for the rape, he seized the wrong ape, and the anthropoid ravish McTavish. There was a young man from the coast who received a large parcel by post. Now in it I heard was a fossilized turd and the balls of his grandfather's ghost.
There was a young lady called Maple who had an affair with a turtle. When the break kept on, she gave birth to a prawn, which showed that the turtle was purple.
There was a young girl from the Niger who had an affair with a tiger. The result of this fuck was a four-footed duck, 2 snakes, and a bloody big spider. Once was a man from Nantucket, whose dick was so long he could suck it, and he said with a grin as he wiped off his chin if his ear was a cunt, he could fuck it. There was a young man from Cape Cod, who called himself Sir Hubert H. Todd. His real name was Tucker, the liar, the fucker, the whore, the bastard, the sod. There was a ball, a bloody ball, a ball of Kerrymuir. 24 maidens came down frae Abbeymuir, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. They did it last time, we can the day you knew. Of the 24 maidens who came frae Abbeymuir, only one went back again, and she was double boor, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. The younger did it last time, you can the day you knew. They was fucking on the farmyard and fucking in the ricks. You couldn't hear the music for the swishing or the pricks, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. The younger did it last time, you can the day you knew. They was fucking in the parlour, fucking on the stair. You couldn't see the carpet for the cunt and curly hair, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. The younger did it last time, you can the day you knew. The minister's wife, when she was there, and she was dressed in blue, they stood her up agin the wall and bulled her like a coo, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. The younger did it last time, you can the day you knew.
Sir Thomas Beecham, he was there, he showed us all a trick. He threw away his bat and then conducted we his prick, singing foul day this time, foul day you knew. The younger did it last time, you can the day you knew.
The village idiot, he was there away out in the barn, and he was copulating with an India rubber tire, singing, holiday this time, holiday blue. Again they did it last time, again a day new.
Oh, the first lady forward, the second lady back, the third lady finger up, the fourth lady's back. Singing, holiday this time, holiday blue.
Again they did it last time, again a day new.
And of course, this actually happened in the Reconstruction days of the South. It got to be pretty serious when the carpetbaggers came down and started running the whole show down here. And things were especially rough up in the state of Arkansas, when it was very seriously proposed to change the name of the state. And this is taken down on the legislative rolls, which can now be found, I think, under the date of July the 23rd, 1867. This is what the hometown boy had to say. I think first he pulled out his horse pistol and laid it across the desk so he wouldn't be interrupted. Mr. Speaker, God damn your soul, for more than 30 minutes I've been trying to get your attention. But every time I caught your eye, you squirmed like a damn dog with a flea in his ass. I guess you know who I am, sir. My name is Cassius M. Johnson from Jackson County, Arkansas, where a man can't stick his ass out the window and shit without it getting riddled with bullets. Why, sir? I was 14 years old before I had my first pair of pants, and they was of buckskin. But at the age of 17, Mr. Speaker, I had a jock on me the size of a roasting hare, and it was the pride of Jackson County. And you propose to change the name of Arkansas? Never, by God, sir, never. I'm out of order? How can I be out of order when I can piss clear across the Mississippi River? Where was Andrew Jackson when the Battle of New Orleans was fit? He was right there, sir, up to his ass in blood. And you change the name of Arkansas? Never, when I can defend her. You may shit on the grave of George Washington, piss on the monument of Thomas Jefferson. You may desecrate the sacred remains of the immortal General Robert E. Lee. You may rape the goddess of liberty and wipe your ass on the stars and stripes, and your crime, sir, will no more compare to this hellish design and the glow of a lightning bug's ass to the glare of the noonday sun. And you propose to change the name of Arkansas? Never, by God, sir, never. You may compare the lily of the valley to the glorious sunflower, or the sun-kissed peaks of the highest mountains to the smoking turd of a dunghill, or the classic strains of Mozart to the fart of a Mexican burro. You may compare the puny penis of a Peruvian prince to the ponderous buttocks of the Roman gladiator, but change the name of Arkansas, never, by God's ever!